been in situations where you've been everything from prime role player to guy watching, down on the bench. You have 13 players. You can make an argument are all NBA level rotation players this season.
Yeah.
What's it like to go in with a team like that, where guys know it could be a 30-minute game, 35-minute game, or they might be DNP-CD? What's it like to be a group like this?
I think it's one of our strong points. I think obviously how deep we are at positions is going to make us a better team. I think it brings out the best in guys. Competition always does that. I think guys just got to be prepared for whatever comes this season. It's funny, man. It's always we're having this conversation now, and then in 2 months or a month from now, it could be. Man, you got so many guys down, you guys are thin, and we've been there before.
Right.
The season always works itself out. I feel like everybody just got to be prepared.
In a league where you win with stars, you look at the finals, the conference finals, you see that. How did this Miami Heat team win?
Together. I think that's the way we got to be. We're a team that has to play together. We're a team that has to use every man. We got to use every piece to our advantage, and I think we do a really good job of that. I think we're going to continue to be better at that. This is our 3rd year of everybody, of all these guys basically in the locker room being together. And I think we have no other option but to get better and show that we're growing.
Is playing time ever a factor as far as decision at the time, the team? Did you ever worry about whether or not you get enough minutes?
No, it's funny. Ira just asked me this kind of the same thing. It's funny how the NBA season always works itself out. Like I said, we're saying this stuff now, how deep we are at every position, and a month or 2 from now, we could be saying anything. Guys go down, things happen, guys are out. So. I think that's one of our strong points, man. I think competition, as well as us being able to play as fast as we want to, play as hard as we want to, and know that we have guys on the bench that are strong to where our play won't fall when we make substitutions.
Not just the 3-point shooting, but last year was a great year for you all around. What did you take from that going into the offseason, and what goals did you have? What did you accomplish?
Just obviously to build off of where I was at last year. Obviously teams really locked in on me from beyond the arc, so this is something I wanted to add a little bit more to my game. Being able to kind of be prepared for teams to run me off that line a little bit, get into the paint and make a play for one of my teammates or finish, whatever the case may be, whatever opportunity presents itself. So those are things that I want to really get better at. Obviously, I watch a lot of film as well, so just learning. This is a summer for me to just learn and be able to expand my game a little bit, if you want to call it that.
With the roster like that, what did this team, do you think, learn from the season?
We learned that we needed to get better. We needed to get stronger in areas, and everybody individually needed to get better as well. We learned a lot. We weren't happy with how our season ended. We were a little bit disappointed just because we felt like we didn't show how good we really are as a team. And I think that gave us all motivation going into the summer. And I think you'll see a lot of guys that come back with that chip on their shoulder, and we'll be a better team automatically, I think, just because of our continuity and our familiarity with each other. But then you also see guys that have improved their game.
I got free agency. I guess ultimately, why did you decide to sign that short-term deal with the?
Yeah. Well, first and foremost, I'm a loyal guy, and he gave me this unbelievable opportunity, right, to grow as a player, and I bought into the culture, and it's like a great fit for me. Just the culture and the way things are done here, from inside the locker room to outside the locker room. I'm a fan of it, and I feel like this is a great fit for me. And one of those things is like, why would you ever leave something that's been really good to you? So I'm gonna continue to get better and continue to buy in. this season. Hopefully next summer I'll be saying the same thing to you about why I'm back here. You be here for 16 seasons and from Miami. It's an unbelievable situation to be in with those guys, just to give you that knowledge and pass down that tradition. And I'm lucky to be a part of something like that.
What do you feel like this team has to do to take the next step in an East that's kind of wide open this season?
Like I said earlier, I think everybody has to have that chip on their shoulder. Everybody has to everything that we worked on this past summer and got better at. We all have to implement those things into our game, and we got to continue to grow. Obviously, training camp is the start of that, but guys have been in and out all summer, and so we've seen everybody, and we've all gotten better. So I think that's the start of something that start to show that we're hungry and we want to be better than what we were.
I didn't make you last minutes ago, but do you get the sense that most of the guys on the team, there's so many guys that could be rotation players? Do you guys know what their role is going to be right now?
I don't think we do. I think we go into camp and with everybody just being themselves. Everybody being themselves, and I think it'll work itself out. The guys kind of understand each other. We're not new. We know each other. We know each other's games. And so on and so forth. So I think it'll work itself out. I think guys, play well together. As long as we're playing within where we want to play, and everybody's playing together, but at the same time playing their game. I think that only makes us better as a team.
Do you think it helps that at this point, Spo's reputation is that you could be wearing a suit on the first game of the season, and then 2 weeks later you could be playing 30 minutes?
Yeah, I mean that's kind of what I was saying earlier. It's funny how the NBA season works itself out. We're all preaching how deep we are right now, and perfectly we stay that deep all year, but realistically, probably won't. That's just the truth of the matter. So, guys, different things happen. Guys get injured, and guys go through things throughout the season, and that's when it's time for other players to step up. I think it'll be a fun season. It'll be interesting, and I think us being so deep only raises the competition.
Kind of along those lines, what do you think the challenge for Spo is when it's virtually everybody? And you guys have heard the same camp speeches. You've seen the drills. You know all the Spoisms now by heart. I mean, what's the challenge on those guys to keep evolving the same way they challenge players?
Yeah, absolutely. Since I've been here, Spo, and I've been playing for Spo, he's done an unbelievable job of motivating me. So I've never questioned that. I know when we go to camp, this afternoon, I know he's gonna have something completely different from the years past that he's gonna give guys a chill and get guys going. And he does a great job of that all year long. So I'm actually excited to go and see what it's going to be like.
And also, this is 3 media days for you in one place, which is a new world record. Do you feel
I was in Minnesota for my first 3 years, but
I took time in the world.
But so I'm tying my world record. So I'm excited about that.
Wayne, in your work here last couple of weeks, who among the young guys stood out either among 4 newcomers, Derek, Bam? What's made the impression of you?
Bam really has looked great all summer. Just watching him, he was here all summer, and now playing pickup the past few weeks, watching his game expand to the perimeter. He's handling the ball, his confidence level is very high, and I think he's starting to understand a little bit more, obviously, and he's got a lot more polish to his game this year. So I'm excited to see him out there on the floor.
And anything different to you with Derek? Obviously, in summer league, we saw a much improved player. Is that evident when just you guys are working out together?
Yeah, absolutely. His confidence as well. I think it's obviously the more work you put in, the more confident you're out on the floor. And he's had a great summer as well, and he's improved his shooting, which is key for him. Obviously, he can get in the paint. He's a high flyer. He can play above the rim, so in order for him to be as effective as he wants to be, he's got to be able to knock down that shot, and that's something that he's getting more and more comfortable with.
Thank you, Wayne.
Thank you.